My name is Nicolas Pol. And you see this little thing right here? You wouldn't think this thing causes so much balance. Well, it does. And I'm here to teach every single one of you how to avoid injury during that balance. How to avoid injury during that violence is knowing the proper way of tackling. Knowing the proper way of tackling in every situation, and I will also inform you about the fatal consequences of an improper tackle. I know all of this information because, well, I played all my life. All my life, I was an offensive player. And one day, they told me to switch to defensive side. So I was set to tackle. I didn't know how to tackle, so I just thought it would be lower my head like a ram, got big as a bear, and set my feet. That's not how you do it. All horrible mistakes that can lead to injuries. I'll demonstrate later on. However, my butt was on the grass. My butt was laid on the bench. I couldn't play because I didn't know how to properly tackle. As you can see in football physics, autonomy of hit, it happens almost 100 times. So if something happens 100 times, you need to be prepared for every single one of 100 times. The proper way to tackle is as follows. Get into your athletic stance, knees, toes, chest, shoulders. Watch their torso, get low, wrap, use your legs, and always be aware. This is the first and crucial step of tackling. As Coach Jim says in Coach's Football Corner, all reactions come from what you see. Here we have the G4 scale. This is an extreme football impact. This is an F-16 fighter jet rolling off. G-force of 9, G-force of 150. Men are not supposed to collide into each other. It's inherently violent. You cannot take the violence out of the sport, but you can make that violence safer by knowing every situation on the football field. Also, for a fan, you also may find the experience of watching more enjoyable if you know more about the sport. Here, I will show you a type of shouldering technique that Pete Carroll, coach of the Super Bowl winning Seattle coach, has instilled in his team. Courtesy of Can Better Tackling Technique Make Football Safer.
And a major emphasis on taking the head out of the tackle. We strike with our leveraged shoulder and keep our helmets on our leveraged side, but out of the tackle. We found our style to be successful in the league and in college.
Bad tackles, even worse injuries. CTE can cause aggression, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. CTE is caused by repeated head hits, not just concussions, because can repeated head hits, not just concussions, cause a type of chronic brain damage. It says a silent injury. Thus, you will not know you will have CTE until it's too late and you're already feeling the symptoms. As you can see, if you play professionally, it is a great opportunity to enrich your family, but also it is a great risk. Out of 111 NFL deceased players, Dr. Ann McKee has found that 110 of those have CTE. In conclusion, tackling is the backbone of America's most popular sport. If you know different tackling, if you know how to play the game, a crucial aspect of the game, you will find the game more enjoyable. And if you don't know the several different tackles for several different positions, several different situations, there will be fatal consequences, as I've previously mentioned. Here are some tackles again, courtesy of Can Better Tackling Technique Make Football Safe.
While developing safer tackling techniques, we desire to play the game as tough as it is meant to be played, while also making the game safer. We hope you'll find this interesting and you'll enjoy watching.
Sources: And does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, there has been a lot of bad publicity, because of the concussions in the football game. So what do you think is the future of the NFL because of that?
It's such a huge, not sport, but product. Products don't just die down because of one bad review, right? Because Coke is extremely bad for you, yet it's probably the most popular drink in America. Football is extremely bad for the players, yet it is the most popular sport in America. Thus, will it be around in 20 years? Yes. Will it be as strong in 50 years? We'll have to see. Anybody has any other questions?
Will you let your child play?
That is a question with multiple layers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because there's consequences, as you can see, fatal ones. But there's benefits. So if you take my presentation to heart and you teach those to your kids, like I will mine, then football is going to be extremely safe and is going to be beneficial, such as it will teach you discipline, hard work, and how to cooperate with others.
Thank you.
Anybody has another question?
Me. What is the safest tackling technique?
No tackle. And what that means is if you can push the player out of bounds, that ends the play. But the most safe tackle, the safest tackle is obviously what I've shown in the shoulder tackling technique taught by Be Careful.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yes. How hard is the training to become a good tackler?
Well, I consider it sort of art. People can learn the basics, or people can master it. There's different levels. I think you guys can tackle from this short little presentation I've given you, but you can't master it from this presentation. You have to practice. So it is a little bit difficult, but the basics are easy to follow, as you can see. Is that it? Any other questions?
No, thank you.